wondered what it'd be like to be on a deserted island all by yourself for the rest of your life? I know I sure have. You'd have to adapt real quick and learn how to hunt for food, make fire, shelter, and even wipe your own ass. Sounds like a nightmare just thinking about it, and I know I'd sure miss playing video games. But what if you were allowed to take 10 with you for some reason? That makes absolutely no sense, but it's fun to think about, and I've thought about it for a long time. And then I saw Metal Jesus make a similar video recently, and I said, aw, man, I wanted to do that. And then I searched to see if anybody else did anything similar, and saw the Peanut Butter Gamer made this exact list 7 years ago, and then I repeated myself and said, ah, man. But it's something I've always thought about from time to time, except I usually thought of a bomb shelter instead of a deserted island since it's more believable, but deserted island sounds better and people get it when they read the title. The games on this list aren't going to necessarily be my all-time favorites, though. They're mostly going to be games that take a long time to complete or even can't be finished to begin with. I generally don't play these types of games since I like to finish things and move on. And since this scenario doesn't make sense anyway, I'm going to include having an internet connection but no voice chat or communication with the outside world, because then I'd just find a way off the island, so that'd kind of ruin it. Also no voice chat because I'm trying to focus on gameplay, not ways to interact with others to maintain your sanity. The whole idea is that you're stuck by yourself. And also no compilations, because they take the whole list up. The rules are weird, I know, but so is this list, so fuck it. Now that the overly complicated rules are in place, let's begin. Here are the top 10 games to have on a deserted island. Number 10, 9, 8, and 7. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Fallout 4, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Skyrim. Okay, so the reason I'm lumping these 4 games all together at once is because I pretty much have the exact same thing to say about each one. And while similar things can be said about other games on this list, the key difference is that I've never played any of these before. Or at least I didn't when I originally wrote this list. I've never once played a Fallout game, but I know what they are, and I really wish I had the time to go foraging for rings and coins. And I've played Animal Crossing New Leaf for a few hours and loved how pleasant everything was, but then I found out there was no end and got discouraged even though I enjoyed it thus far. Breath of the Wild just came out, so obviously I've been playing the frig out of it. And I was right for including it here since it could keep you busy for an ungodly amount of time, at least compared to the rest of the series. I couldn't go the rest of my life without ever playing Zelda again, so why not choose the one that would keep me the most busy? As time goes on, I might change my mind about this game since I haven't been playing it for very long, and everybody changed their mind about Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, but probably not. And I picked Skyrim just in case Breath of the Wild wasn't Skyrim-y enough for me. But now that I've played Breath of the Wild, I still don't know because I've still never played Skyrim. So why not give it a whirl on this fictional island where I'll die long before natural causes since I have no survival skills whatsoever. Number 6. SimCity. Which version? Fuck it, SimCity for the Super Nintendo, even though it's inferior to the PC version. I'm being a little nostalgic for this one. I had no idea what I was doing at all when I played this as a kid. But what better time to learn how to play than being stranded on an island where I have to drink my own piss and eat my own shit to survive? Life may be rough, but at least I have an entire city who loves me. Until my sex tape leaks and my approval rating drops. I'm just kidding. My approval rating probably wouldn't even be that high to begin with, which is why I was exiled to this island in the first place. Number 5. Super Smash Bros. Wii U. It was tough to choose between this and Mario Kart 8, but the Wii U won't have online support forever, and neither will the Switch for that matter. And while single player in a Mario Kart game's always fun, it gets old once you've gotten 3 stars in every cup. And since I'm on a deserted island, I don't have shit else to do since I'm mad at my inanimate object that I drew a face on. His name's Denzel, by the way. Smash Bros, on the other hand, has way too much content for somebody who's got other shit to do. Plus, there's almost 60 different characters to master that all play very differently from each other, and not to mention all the challenges and tomfoolery outside of battles. Being stranded's probably the only way I'll ever get good at this series, and some people might be mad that I didn't pick Melee, but I suck at all of them, and I just want the game with the most content since I'm not attached to any one particular game. So why not the most recent edition? Plus, it has little 5-minute demos of other games in it that'll make me want to kill myself even faster on this dang island. Number 4. Tony Hawk's Underground. What can I say? I like playing with skateboards in real life, and I'd miss that being banished from humanity. I'm not sure if this will make it better or worse that I can't rollerboard, but I'm gonna pick it anyway. Most people prefer the Skate series from EA, but I always had more fun with how wacky the Tony Hawk games were and that they were actual video games. Skate's just an unrealistic skateboard simulation. Tony Hawk is a video game about skateboarding, and creating stages can keep you busy for eternity. Besides, I prefer solid controls over analog. I just want to see my little guy do tricks, not work for him. It's supposed to be mindless entertainment. If a skateboarder's watching this, they probably want to cut me right now, but you can all go suck an egg. The Tony Hawk series is way more fun to play, except for the recent games. Number 3. Super Mario Maker. The Mario series is probably the best platforming franchise of all time as far as quality goes, so choosing the best one would be difficult, but Super Mario Maker can literally last forever. Personally, I prefer playing stages other people have made as opposed to making my own, mainly because I suck at it though. But Nintendo's eventually gonna drop online support for this game, so I'll have plenty of time to get good at creating silly and wacky stuff for nobody besides myself to enjoy. Besides, I can download 100 levels, so that'll keep me busy for a while, right? Ah, shit. Number 2. Grand Theft Auto 5. This right here is one of the most popular games ever made, but I was kind of busy when it came out and didn't really get that far into it because I was too easily distracted with other stuff. And then other games came out and I just kind of moved on. But what little I played was amazing. Like I said before, I generally steer clear of games I could reenact in real life. I know I'd die if I tried any of this, but I mean, I could do it. On a deserted island, though? This might as well be fantasy. Loaded with tons of stuff to do, even besides missions and murder sprees, this is a game that would keep me busy probably forever. And that's why it's number 2. Even though it's good enough for number 2, I think I made the right choice with number 1. Number 1. Bubble Bath Babes. For those of you who don't know, Bubble Bath Babes for the NES is an unlicensed Tetris clone, but this one has naked ladies in it, and what can I say? I'm on a stranded island by myself until I die, and a man's got needs. I was gonna include Tetris somewhere on this list, but Bubble Bath Babes kills 2 birds with 1 stone and gets the number 1 spot for the pixelated 8-bit boobs alone. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit that dirty little like button, and if you're not too creeped out, subscribe for more, why don't you? If you're not sure whether or not you want to subscribe yet, why not click these 2 videos here? I love the video on the left. That's our Mother 3 review. Oh boy, that's a good one, but maybe not as good as Pikachu 3DS unboxing. To the right, it's hard to top that one. See you next time.